welcome back to Budget Beauty. This is Budget Beauty's beauty haul, where I take my purchases and I detail for you what I spent, what I bought. This is Lindsay Beatty. I am the creative force and the face behind Budget Beauty, and we have a relatively big haul. It's relatively big. I went to 3 places, and I got a couple of things in each. One place I went and I got 2 really makeup things, and then I got a bunch of accessories and things. So we'll do that one first because it's got a few little beauty items in there, and it's a few little makeup things, and then it's mostly like hair accessories. So let's get started on the haul. So the first place I went to the hair store, and I got some makeup while I was in there. Now in my kit, I have some NK makeup in NK New York, and so I was like, the palettes are okay. I'm looking to see if I have any on hand immediately. The palettes are okay. I like them. So I was like, all right, well, I'll buy some and see. They have a cute little palette here, and I was like, I'll buy it. So this is the NK New York Autumn Spice 9-pan palette. So I think this is going to be really pretty. These, of course, I will use in conjunction with everything else. They are not what I would use as a standalone. This is a strictly eyeshadow palette, because all of these on the back say E, and E is for eyeshadow, B is for blush, and they do not have any blush. So that is why I was like, oh, all right, well, this is strictly eyeshadow. I think this is going to be really pretty. It's got some colors in here. Now, I got some other palettes that have these very similar colors. So we'll see, but I'll try it, see what it's like. And then the other one, this is the NK Makeup 10 color palette, and the shade name, palette name is Rose Latte. So this has some really nice mattes in here. I think these are going to be really pretty. We'll see, but I think these are going to be very pretty. This one has 3 blush, and the rest are, so 7 are eyeshadow. And so starting across, I guess starting here, this is eyeshadow. Then that's a blush, 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 eyeshadow. And then all down here is eyeshadow. So, yeah. Yeah. So, I'm like, I guess. So, yeah, I think this is going to be really pretty. I see they got a nice burgundy in here, and I think that's going to be nice. So, yeah, I'm very excited about this palette. And these were not expensive at all, as they tend to not be at the hair store. So I was like, I guess I will get 2. And try them and see how they work. So I'm taking the little sticker thing off the back of this. I can see if I can read it. Ain't nothing special up underneath there, but yeah. So that are these. So yeah, they make decent, like I said, they make decent stuff, and I know I got some in here already. Let's see. Nope, that's a Maybelline. I know I got some. That's the Wet n Wild. So, yes. Okay. That's why I was looking. So, this is the Blue Moon palette that I got from them. I went to the hair store and bought it. And I've used some colors in here, and they are very pretty. So, that's these. So, because that's a little small one, we can do the price now. For the 9 pan palette for the Autumn Spice, this was $3.99. And then for the 10 color eyeshadow and blush palette. That was $4.99. So, that was good. So the subtotal there was $8.98. Plus tax was 72 cents. Total was $9.70, and then I had some points already with the hair store because they have a little reward system thing going, and so I got some points there taken off. $1.92 redeemed, so final total for that was $8.98. So very pleased. So then let's talk about Sephora. So I went to Sephora. Got a couple of things. And y'all know how much I like going in Ulta. And I kind of don't like going in Sephora, but sometimes I have to go in Sephora. So let's start with what we got makeup wise. Makeup wise, I got another one of these Sephora mini palettes. This is in the shade Grunge Green. That's the name there. Grunge Green. So, let's look at the colors. Much like the other one. Trying to see. It's very much taped down, which I appreciate. Thanks. Okay. And these are your colors. So, it's 3 little colors in them. And this green is going to be very nice. So that's more like an army brown. That's the green shimmer. And that's a white pearl shimmer. So, and of course, it comes with a mirror. So this is going to be nice. So, let's put this back on. This, I know for a fact, was $10 even. So I was like, yeah, I got another one. I have the other real lilac. It's this one. That's the other one that I bought. I like the colors in this. They're decent. So, very excited about that grunge green. I'll use it. So now let's talk about the skincare. Now, the Sephora is going to be a splurge. Okay, let's just go on from the beginning. I'm going to go ahead and tell you now. The Sephora is a splurge. So, first things first, because I specifically went to Sephora for this. This is the Laneige Balance Mode Rice Foaming Deep Cleanser. It unclogs pores, gently exfoliate. It does. I have used it at least once. I like it. It is very nice. It foams very nicely. Skin feels great after. This is for oily and breakout prone skin. And then benefits: unclogs pores plus gently exfoliate. Main ingredients: rice plus niacinamide complex, rice microbeads, and glycolic acid. Non-comedogenic. I really like this. And then they give you the directions on the back. You can use it as a daily cleanser, or you can do as a to remove your makeup, which most Laneige you can do that. But I really like this. This is really good. Like I said, I've used it so far, and it foamed really nicely. I felt like it cleaned my skin really well. Now, getting the pump to work was some work. But this is what it looks like. It's a little sticky on the bottom because I was touching things. But that's what it looks like. Like I say, I've used it a little bit, so yeah, I really like this. This was good. I would buy it again. It is expensive though, so there's that. So it's a splurge, but it's a good splurge. And y'all know how much I like Laneige, so and I did use it the other day. I used this and the other two things that I'm fixing to tell y'all about, and I did put on my bespoke, and it was nice. It was very nice. Next, this is also a splurge. This is the Laneige Cream Skin Cerapeptide Toner and Moisturizer. This is really good too. I like this. It is for normal to dry skin. I have dry skin. Benefits: soothe, visibly firm, nourish. And then it gives you the main ingredients: cerapeptide, ceramide, and peptide, and white leaf tea. And then they give you the directions. It says gently pat into skin morning and evening after cleansing. Can apply multiple layers for additional hydration as desired. And then they tell you what the stuff is in it, and it's all in different language. But I like this. This feels good. Skin felt real good after I put this on. It's very soothing. Not very strong. So. And then they tell you on the side here, easy peel. It says pull tab and remove label before recycling the bottle, because you can recycle it. And that's what it looks like. So then, let's see how this works. So you have to take the top, you have to screw the top off. And then you do the drops on your, because it's the little thing, spout at the top. And you do the little spout. So, yeah, I really like this. This was expensive, but it worked really well with my skin. And it says airy comfort, serious moisture. So, yeah. So what you do is you do this after you do this. This is your cleanser. Do your toner. If you're doing full skincare. I mean, if you're doing lazy skincare and that's how you want to do it too, you can. But that's how I do mine. I do my moisturizer last. So, speaking of moisturizer, this is the Laneige Balance Mode Shine Control Weightless Moisturizer. Really like this. This is very good. It felt really good on my skin. My skin was soft. I had my husband touch it, and I was like, yeah, touch it and see how soft it is. And he was like, yeah, that's soft. So, it says balance oil, tighten pores. Okay. And then on the back of the box, for oily and breakout prone skin. I have breakout prone skin from time to time. Benefits: balance oil plus tighten pores. And then it gives you the main ingredients. Rice plus niacinamide complex. Rose peptide. And 0.5% inositol, I don't know. Non-comedogenic. It says tightens the appearance of pores. So, and this is what it looks like. Now, this is cool. See, it's real creamy because I can circle this around and it moves. So, this is like a lotion. So this right here, you take it off in order to use it. And then you press down on this. But you put this in place so that you don't accidentally press this down and get stuff everywhere. Really like that. But that's what it looks like. Very pleased. So, let's talk price. Good old Sephora. This was very, very much a splurge. The Sephora Mini Mix Palette, of course, in the shade Grunge Green, was $10. The Laneige Balance Mode Rice Foaming Deep Cleanser, $26. The Laneige Balance Mode Shine Control Weightless Moisturizer, $28. The Laneige Cream Skin Cerapeptide Toner and Moisturizer, $36. So, the balance mode stuff is brand new. So that's why it took me a minute to get those. I was trying to get them on Amazon because I usually get my Laneige on Amazon, and then found out, oh, they have it at Sephora because I couldn't find it on Amazon just yet. So I was like, oh, they got it at Sephora. I will go to Sephora and get it. Yeah, it's expensive. You can get it at the Laneige website, but I wanted to get it. I did not want to order it from somewhere and go get it. So, okay. Total, subtotal, $100 even. Tax, $8. Final total, $108. 3 items out of the 4 that I bought were Splurge items. Okay. So, I was like, but y'all know I don't sleep on that skincare. Absolutely not. We will splurge on skincare. Because we got to keep that skin healthy and good for all of the makeup that I wear. So, alright. Let us talk about Ulta. Y'all know I go in Ulta. So, we're going to try to do everybody here all at once for each brand. These bags smell like the, that Rare Beauty special thing that they were giving out. And I was like, oh, okay. That's cute. I'm trying to see if that's all of the essence that I got. I think that's all of the essence. Alright. So let's take everything out of here. Take everything out. And we'll do it all at once. Because then as we go, we will put back in the bag. So, I'll put these in here. Alright. Ulta receipt. Alright. So we had some foolishness go on at the Ulta. As per the usual. It seems every time I go in Ulta, there's something going on. So, something happens with me buying a bunch of stuff. Okay. Let's start with, I was looking to see, I was going to start with Essence, but let's start with the L'Oreal if I can. That's Maybelline, L'Oreal. Alright. So I only had 2 L'Oreal things. The first I got, and this is in service of doing Full Face Darling. This is the L'Oreal Paris Hot Precision Liquid Felt Liner, waterproof, in the shade 010 Black Silk. So this is precise ink intensity. I was like, all right, I guess. Says the up to 28-hour hot precision felt liner by L'Oreal Paris provides ultra thin lines with easy application and hot color intensity in every stroke. 0.01 millimeter felt tip allows for precise and controlled strokes, which glides on smoothly with no skipping and no mess. The quick dry formula grips skin for up to 28 hours intense wear. Available in a curated wardrobe of shades, easy to remove with regular makeup remover. So it says waterproof, transfer resistant, fade resistant, smudge resistant, ophthalmologist tested, suitable for sensitive eyes and contact lens users. And it tells you how to apply. So, very excited. I'm going to use that. They say never apply this product in a moving vehicle, because you could easily jab yourself in the eye and then be like, but L'Oreal caused me to do that. No, you were in a moving vehicle. You shouldn't have did that. So, so this is the L'Oreal Infallible Never Fail Mechanical Eyeliner. This is the original. And it says this is the shade 511 Black Noir. And light from the boys. Rich cream formula, precise application. Smudger included. So that's what the bottom part of this is down here. That's the smudger. And then classic down at the bottom. So then it says L'Oreal Paris presents Infallible Never Fail Mechanical Eyeliner. Rich cream formula for smooth application. Smudge resistant up to 16-hour wear. Built-in sharpener and smudger. Ophthalmologist tested. Suitable for sensitive eyes and contact lens wearers. And then application tips. They tell you to advance tip, gently twist bottom of pencil to the right until pencil point is advanced to desired length for use. Apply along lash line, starting from inner corner of eye working outwards. Use smudger to create a smoky line. To sharpen, pull out sharpener from end of pencil. Twist pencil to expose fresh color. Insert pencil in sharpener and turn gently. Okay. And then they have it in French. So, I think this will be nice. I'm excited to try that. Alright, next. We have, let's talk about this Maybelline, because there's a lot of Maybelline here. Oh, and the foolishness, I got charged for the felt tip eyeliner twice. I only bought it once. She rang me up twice for the same thing. I was like, oh my gosh. But alright, if you've been paying attention and not trying to be cute, you could have rang me up for the right one. But alright. Anyway, to start, for the Maybelline, we already have had this. I'm not going to read the back of the box, but I bought another tube of this because I need it. This is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Sky High Tinted Primer in the shade 810 Soft Black. So, I really like this. It gives me good black tinted primer. I like that because sometimes the white primer gets everywhere, and even if I'm being careful, it gets everywhere. So I found this in there while I was in there. I was like, I know they have this, let me go get it. So I did. Next, actually, let's be putting our stuff back in the bag here as we're going. Okay, next is 3 of the same thing, but it is 3 different shades. This is the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in the shades 118 Dancer, 180 Revolutionary, and 175 Ringleader. This is Dancer. Dancer is a very deep red. Classic red. 180 is Revolutionary, so this is like a mauve. And then this is also a mauve, like beige-ish mauve. This is 175 Ringleader. So, very excited about these. I use the Superstay matte ink, and I have the vinyl one also, but I use the matte ink. They're over in my lipstick section. Very excited about these because I really like their Maybelline. I like Maybelline's liquid lipstick. So, alright. That is all of the Maybelline. Let's talk about ColourPop, because I ran and bought another one of these ColourPop Jelly Much. This is the ColourPop Jelly Much Gel Eyeshadow Stick. This is in the shade Kinda Busy, which is a vibrant purple. I have 4 other ones. I was looking back there to see. I have 4 other ones. I wanted the purple. I thought about it and I was like, I want the purple. So, that's what I did. I got the purple. So, it's going to be really pretty, I think. Comes with the little cap on the top here. They do advise that you put it back. And then you twist it up and then you put on top. So, it is storming outside. So, I was like, oh, it's storming again. So I think we're really going to do well with that ColourPop. Now, let's talk about the essence. So we got a couple of things from Essence, some of which we already have. 2 things we already have, so we'll talk about those first. So, the Essence. This is the Essence Mini Eyeshadow Palette, the brown edition. I'm literally sitting here looking. I have the peach edition, the mauve edition, and the gray edition of those mini palettes. If y'all will recall, the gray edition is the one that got the black palette that got all broke up, and I opened it up and it was just powder everywhere. But this is the brown edition. So this looks a lot like the peach edition, to be honest. It very does. It very much does. 2 of these shades in here look like that, but that's fine. We'll make it work. So very excited about those. I do like those. The color is nice. They're nice. So, next, this is something I already also have. This is the Essence 8-Hour Matte Comfort Lip Liner, and this is in the shade 08 Dark Berry. This actually probably would go very well on my lips right now. Matter of fact, let's test it and see. I bet you. Goes very well with this lipstick, and it's not Essence lipstick. So, but the color matches perfectly. I really like these. These are good. I have like 3 or 4 of them already, and this one, this dark berry, is very good. It very much has a nice color to it, and it helped. So, very excited. I'm gonna go ahead and put that over here since we are already here. Okay. And let's see if I can put this in here. I bet I can't. I don't think I can put these together. I can't. But I can put them with another pencil. There we go. Alright. So, then these 2 I do not have. These are the Essence Blur Souffle Matte Lip Cream. So I bought 2. This one is the shade 04 Main Feed. This is like a red. And this is the shade 02 Spice Filter. And this is a brown. So I think these are going to be nice. I don't use a lot of lip creams because they tend to not be transfer proof, and I like my stuff to be transfer proof. But I can't resist. I love Essence stuff, so I'm like, okay, I'll use it. You talked me into it. So and then the last thing from Ulta is from Rare Beauty. This is a Splurge item. This is the Positive Light Under Eye Brightener. I know y'all cannot read that, but that's what that says. So, this is in the shade Medium Deep. So, this is basically her concealer. And I have, of course, I have the tinted moisturizer and I have the foundation. So, yeah, I think this is going to be nice. Under eye brightener, this is going to work nicely under my eyes. Because it's just brown enough, but it brightens. And I really like this packaging. Y'all know how much I love the packaging. But I really like this packaging. This is nice. This is very nice. So, very excited. I'm really beginning to like Rare Beauty. So, let's take her out. Oh, it's a metal applicator. Oh, it's a metal. It's a metal applicator. Okay, so how... Ooh, I wonder how that's going to work. But, alright. I only have one other one that has a metal applicator like that. I swear I'm not doing it right every time. But this is, I think this is going to be nice. She was a splurge, though. Oh, she was a splurge. For some concealer. So, I'm going to throw that box away. Put it down here with my, mid-tier. So, alright, let's talk prices. So, the L'Oreal Hot Precision Liquid Felt Liner was $12.06. Now, it was, that one actually, that wasn't the one that was rung up incorrectly. But that had $1.93 points redemption. Then I was I was reading this to see how I did this. Now, the next one, the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Never Fail Eyeliner, that was $18.94 because it got rang up twice. And it was $1.52 points redemption, 30% off. It actually wasn't 30% off. It just had the points redemption. The way this is set up is it's very close together, and I'm like, okay, we could have spaced this out a little bit better. But it was the one that was incorrectly rung up twice. So there's that. That's why it was $18.94, because it was really $9.47 each. So when she rang me up for two, she did that. But it did give me the points for the incorrectly rung up one. So I was like, okay, well, I'll take it. So next, the Essence Mini Eyeshadow Palette, the brown edition, that was $4.30. That's 30% off. Already had two palettes, 3 palettes. I forgot. I thought I had just 2, but I have 3. Yeah, I had 3. And I got 69 cents in points redemption. Then the Essence 8-Hour Matte Comfort Lip Liner was 68 cents points redemption. It was $2.40. And then the Souffle Matte Lip Cream, each were $4.21. They were both 30% off, and they were each 68 cents in points redemption. Now, let's talk about that Rare Beauty. The Rare Beauty Positive Light Under Eye Brightener in the shade Medium Deep, $17.24. I used a 20% off coupon, plus I got $2.76 points redemption. Yeah, that was expensive. So then the ColourPop Jelly Munch Gel Eyeshadow Stick in the shade Kinda Busy, $8.62. I already had several others, and I got $1.38 in points redemption. And then the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink Liquid Lipstick in our 3 shades, all were $8.40 each. They each had 25% off for the brand, plus they were $1.34 in points redemption. And then the last item was the Maybelline Sky High Tinted Primer. That was $12.06. This was my second tube of it, and it was $1.93 off points redemption. So my subtotal for Ulta was $109.24. Okay. Then tax, I did not have a gift card for once. Tax was $8.74. And then no donation. So my total for Ulta was $117.98. Now, let's talk about final total. And actually, let's talk about Ulta's total here too, with my points and things. So, just using my receipt. The Ulta Beauty Rewards, base points earned, 109. Diamond points, 50% more, 54. Points deducted redeemed, 500, which is the equivalent of $17.50. Current points balance, 173. Redeemable points, 100. Redeemable value, $3. Total savings, $37.65. Sold item count, 13. It should have been 12, because I promise you, when I got home and I counted, I was like, I have 12 items. Why does it say I only have 13? I have 13 on my receipt. I should have counted and looked at that and made her take that off. But my points do not expire either because I'm a diamond. So, all right, let's talk final price. Final price. Whole kit and caboodle. Final grand total was $234.96. That's everything. That's the Sephora. That's the Ulta. That's the hair store. Okay. So, let's talk about Splurge statistics. Splurge item total, $107.24. Beauty haul total, $234.96. Splurge percentage of the haul, 46%. We spent a lot of money, but I have several of these things already, and it's just another shade of it. So I will use it. I will find a use for that brown edition very quickly. Probably come fall, I will use it and do brown a lot. I tend to do browns and burgundies and orange and gold a lot during the fall because those are fall colors for me. Green too. I do green year round, but I will use green. I will use that green, that grunge green from the Sephora. I will use that definitely in the fall because that's more of a fall green. So, I think this haul was fantastic. Got a lot of things that we want to use. Now, I do have some leftover items that I bought that I wanted to show, but I did not count in the haul. The first is the styler. It's a wave styler, triple barrel. So I want to do like crimped waves, and my hair is long enough I could probably do it. So when I like straighten it out and do so I got a bunch of, I'm very excited about this. So I got some earrings, I got some shades. I think those are gonna be cute. I got some more shades. I have a very, very specific outfit I'm going to wear this with come winter. I got some earrings. I'm trying to see what else did I get. Got a bandana. I got these pink earrings. This is gonna be super cute. I got a apron for when I cut my husband's hair. Flower. Another purple flower. Note that they are different shades. So let's see what else. Got a brown flower. A brush. Some green earrings. And this was the bandana. So I don't have one in this color. So that's for the fall and winter when I start wearing stuff in different when I don't wear my flowers. And then I got some hearts. Those are super cute too. Those are going to be very cute when I do Barbie pink. So I'm very excited. But I'm very excited about this because I'm going to do some crimping waves and it's going to be cute. So when I do my next hair wash, which should be coming up, my wash day, I will probably straighten it out and then do some waves down the side. So that was the haul. I just wanted to show those. I did not count them in the haul because they're technically not makeup or skincare, and so I was like, I'll keep them out here, but I'll show them at the end, and not count them in the total. So I want to thank y'all for watching. Come back in and watch more of my videos later. Turn on bells and notifications so you know when I upload a video. We have several series going, and we are producing content regularly. So stick around, watch my videos. Let me know what you think. I'll see you later. Peace.